How's everybody doing? It's Paul from Magpie 24/7 back again. And Newcastle United, what a game. What a fucking game. A well-deserved point tonight. Well-deserved. Finished Newcastle United 3, Liverpool 3. In a game that sort of had it all. And if it wasn't for an over-eager fucking scouse referee, you just never know. Could have ended up snatching it right at the end. Blew the whistle when we sort of threw on goal. Bizarre, but the game, I'm not going to take anything away from it. Yes, there was individual errors. Yes, there was issues and problems, but fuck me, if they played like that more often than not, they will be where they need to be at the end of the season. Got to get that sort of level of consistency. I thought there was so many plus points tonight from today's game. Yes, like I touched upon, there was individual errors. But in a game like this, that's ebbed and flowed, that's gone from one side to the other, a real heavyweight sort of boxing type match of a game. I'm not going to call out the individual errors, any slips that's cost goals, and out like that, because I thought today as a collective and some great individual performances all over the place as well. I thought we were great value for at least the point today. It takes the pressure off. We're back up to 10th in the league. It's still really, really so tight in amongst it all. But surely to God, that's got to be a shot in the arm. That's got to be a boost to the lads to know that, you know, against these bigger teams, they can do it. So they can do it in these big, high-pressure, intensity environments. The pressure's down. The chips are down. You're losing at home towards the end of a game. They've got to get that self-belief and that inner confidence and that mojo back from that game tonight. Got to. And like I say, if they can get that, get some sort of level of consistency of performance, then, you know, we can still go ahead and have an absolutely cracking rest of the season. Who knows where it can go, you know, with the cup still, and still everything to play for in the league. Still plenty of points, plenty of games to be able to get the points in the bag and to push up the Premier League. So yeah, brilliant game today. Bit gutted, you could perhaps say. I think Carl was a bit gutted that we didn't get the 3 points, but I just look, it's a classic. This, it's an absolute and utter fucking classic of a game, and we got something out of it. You know, we weren't feeling sorry for ourselves. We were able to dust ourselves down and get on with it, get on with the task in hand. I thought there was great performances all over today. I thought Isaac had his best game in a long, long time. Yes, he scores goals. He'll always score goals. But today he was all over the place. You know, fleet of foot. He was just able to glide around to cause a nuisance for himself throughout the entire game. I thought Isaac was absolutely fucking outstanding. Gordon out on the left was busy, workmanlike. He had the Liverpool defence literally all wrapped up all game. I thought that was absolutely outstanding from Gordon. Bruno back to his best, no doubt about it. He's played in a slightly different position to what he'd done recently. Further forward on the right-hand side a little bit more. And I thought he looked great throughout. Busy, getting in where he needs to get in, making the passes, making us tick. Absolutely fantastic for me from Bruno. Tonali, Sandro Tonali's played twice now in that position, in that system for Newcastle United. Both times he looked absolutely magnificent, and today again was no different. Thought he was outstanding today in the engine room for Newcastle United. He made us take over. Apologise, like I said, the voice, there was plenty of singing, plenty of shouting by yours truly today, dancing around when the goals went in, so the voice is suffering a little bit. And I wanted to do obviously the thoughts of the game on the way back, whilst everything's still raw. I still haven't seen the replays back. I still maintain, I mean, I don't know how close the disallowed goal was. For me, Isaac had a stone wall penalty in that game, not given. It's the old adage against Liverpool, you've got to have 2 or 3 stonewall penalties to get fucking one. For my liking, Isaac, it's a definite penalty. I haven't seen it, I haven't read anything about it, But just from a gut, from what I felt, what I saw inside St James's, it's a penalty kick all day long for me. But some of the attacking play today, I think. Look, I don't want to dick out any player today, but if we had a right winger, we'd perhaps win that match. Jacob Murphy put a shift in, a good shift, to be fair. I was joking on my car because I was running down towards the game today, running a little bit late because of bad traffic on the A1. And I was joking, I said I've probably done more running coming down to the stadium than what Murphy will do all game. But he ran, he worked his socks off. Quality perhaps wasn't there. He had the opportunities to score today, win us the game today. It wasn't to be. Alas, that is the one position they've just got to improve when it comes to January. But yeah, anybody else with any sort of a finish about them, and they get to go today for the right hand side, and perhaps we win a 4-3 for once. That would have been nice. But I'm not going to literally go over the top on Jacob Murphy, because like I say, he has everybody put a shift in. I know Hall with the first goal, but again, I thought they were all fantastic. The defence, yes, because they did 3 goals, but I thought the defence played well. Fabian Schär, how the fucking hell did he do that? Right in front of us, he was celebrating as well. Isak, fuck me, unbelievable. We've got to do whatever we can to keep hold of Isak, because goal scorers are the difficult thing to find. Midfielders, defenders, everywhere else you can find alternatives. Life goes on at any football club, but strike is so difficult to find, and certainly one as class as Alexander Isak. And you've got to laugh when there's journalists linking them with like £80 million moves away. Fucking hell, we signed him for 65. Give your head an absolute fucking wobble. 80 million these days buys your fucking nout. But yeah, I thought class performance from everybody. Today I thought Joe Linton worked around, put a shift in, got a sweat on. He's playing with obviously a dodgy shoulder at the moment, but again, can't fault him. Cannot fault the effort, and it's just the frustration of you put a performance in like you did against Palace. If we got today's performance against Palace at the weekend, then you smash them. You absolutely smash them. 5 or 6. If we can replicate this at the weekend, then we've got every chance of getting the points against Brentford. I know they have a very good home record. I think they've lost again today, I believe. Just on the radio on for 5 minutes, just listening to the scores. I think they lost today against Aston Villa, who leapfrog us obviously in the table. But no, I cannot, and I will not take anything away from anybody today. Unlucky we didn't get the extra goal, the penalty kick, or whatever. But no, you cannot take away from that as a spectacle. That is one of the heavyweight, lineups during the year. A heavyweight clash, a heavyweight result. It had everything. We went ahead, drama, a dodgy ref, falling behind, and we showed that resiliency that we're going to need over this busy festive period to be able to get ourselves on track and to keep ourselves on target for when the January window comes around, and we're able to do a little bit of wheeler dealing, and bring hopefully 1 or 2 quality additions into the squad in January. Fingers crossed about that one. Let me know. I just wanted a quick video, so I'll get this up when I get back. Let me know what you thought about today's game. Standout performance for me, it's Isak by a country mile. But I'll definitely take that there was great performances all over the place. Your Tenalis of the world, Gordons of the world, Brunos of the world. There was others as well who worked tirelessly. Nobody, like I say, nobody put a bad shift in today. It's just so great. But let me know it was your man of the match, standout performers. But even just the general play, we were first 2, we were winning headers, we were passing, the passes were finding each other, we weren't gifting the opposition the ball back constantly. We didn't sit back. Didn't feel sorry for ourselves when it wasn't going. We weren't getting the rub of the green, so to speak. So all in all, I just don't think you can criticise that, at all. Yes, we dropped 2 points at home. Yes, it's another game without a victory, but it's in context and with regards to the opposition of Real Madrid, Manchester City. These types of teams, these huge teams with huge squads, huge investments, they couldn't score against Liverpool, and we're sticking 3 past them. And I think Liverpool will gladly take the points back down to Anfield. Well, the point even back down to Anfield, and probably feel that a point in the big scheme of things, with the lead that they've got, escaping from tie with a point is probably a good point for them. It's a good point for us, and I just hope now that the lads believe in themselves a little bit more, and we bottle up what we've got tonight, and we take it down to Brentford and we unleash it on them. Because if we can play like that with that intensity and everything else, then 1 or 2 teams are going to get an ass kicking. We have quality players, we have good players. They just need to believe in themselves. They just need to deliver a little bit of consistency, and literally sky's the limit. We definitely get back into the hunt for European football next season. So that's my quick thoughts. We'll try and do a video. Didn't do one. Well, we did do one after the Forest game, but because of just all of the comments and lots of raw feeling, I think it wasn't the best idea to release that video. And we just did a full written write-up on all the socials about the game last weekend on the Monday against West Ham even. So I just thought that on the way home today, get something done, and I'll get this up as soon as I get back in, which will probably be sometime between midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning. I sent them a post before. I predicted a draw, actually. I went for 2-2 in my post beforehand. Thought that was the best case scenario, but 3-3, what a fucking game. What a classic. In fact, I might watch the game back when I get back in, just to have a little bit more look about the penalty and another couple of sort of contentious moments during the game. The goal that was ruled out, I think Liverpool was shouting for a penalty, but when don't they? When don't they shout for a spot kick? The Scouts lot. So they always like a shout for a spot kick, for a bit of charity from the referee, I think. But we'll watch it back. We'll say what we think. But yeah, it should definitely be lots of happy Geordies in the comments, lots of likes on the video, please, and a few extra subscribes wouldn't go amiss as well. I'm going to get back, get the video up, and in the meantime, take care, keep it tuned, looking forward, positive lads, positive, some positives around the club, great to be able to report on, happy times ahead, and in the meantime, take care, keep it tuned. I'm just passing Durham, and I'll speak to you later.